Good morning, my 3 subscribers. I'm pretty sure it's only 3. Hey, feel free to subscribe. I don't know why people always ask me, why does it matter if you subscribe? I have no idea how the politics of YouTube works. There's probably a reason why people want you to subscribe. I don't know what that is. So you can see my latest videos. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. What other boring information can you glean from me? Well, I can tell you that today I'm walking Mr. Baggins. Mr. Baggins! There's Mr. Baggins in his full, fluffy glory. Who's a good boy? He is a happy doggy with a fluffy tail. And this is the road we live on. Isn't that amazing? I live way down there. And this is the road we live on. My brother would say, 80s pop video, pop video. I can't got the lead on. 80s pop video, 80s pop video, 80s pop video. Oh, classic. Classic Frank. Oh dear, I'm tangled up in the dog lead. I'd like you to also know I am wearing pyjamas whilst walking my dog. I'm wearing my hat, my scarf, my coat, my pyjamas, and a pair of wellies. Yeah! That's how I rock and roll, people. I mean, I'm not like in a busy suburban area. I mean, who cares? I see people when I walk my dog occasionally. They're always in their car. And I really don't care if they see me in my pyjamas. Because at least I'm not naked, right? No one needs to see that. So, I'm walking down here. I got a really runny nose now. I feel like I need to clean it. Oh dear. I'm going to have to clean my nose. Be careful, Paul. Okay. Cleaning nose. Cleaning nose. Oh. There is a lot of water down here today. And so today I'm going to finish the kids' bedroom. We've done most of the toys. It's all in boxes, nicely, transparent boxes, a place for everything and everything in its place. Pretty much. Oh, here's another little road to go down. This is like, you know, like the whole pothole thing. My road is made of potholes. It's just a giant pothole. Oh, my battery is low, people. Oh my gosh. So, oh, I got a lovely message from my friend in Utah last night. Well, it was the evening for her. Oh, there's parrots apparently over here. I saw a couple of parrots the other week. Some proper blue and yellow parrots. Big, big bastards. I think there's a breeding colony here. There's a... I don't know. It's called the Amazonian breeding something. It's in Italian. Big puddle, big puddle. Anyway, so my friend in Utah, she messaged me yesterday. Miss her so much. Sister E. No. What was it? Sister W. She's so lovely. You know, I have friends who are Mormons. And they're just about the nicest damn people I've ever met. And although I am not a Mormon, and I have chosen, it's not my path. It's not my road. It's not for me. But, my gosh, those people are so nice. And I met this girl a little over a year ago. And probably just coming up to the darkest time of my life. I had just had surgery, but that was like positive. That was a good thing for me. I had gastric bypass to lose weight because I was just huge. And best choice I ever made. And then, oh, there's 3 little puppies over here. They bark a lot. They're like wagging their tails and just doing their little bottom waggling. I'll show you. Oh, maybe they're three sisters. I can't work it out. Oh, you good doggy! Come on. Piss the neighbours off. Anyway, so yeah. So I had like best choice of my life. And then a few weeks, like 2 weeks, less than even 2 weeks after I met her and another, Sister D, I found out that my son needed brain surgery because he had epilepsy and his seizures were just, the medicine wasn't controlling them anymore. And so, you know, Sister W and Sister D, they were just like this strength, this support for me. I really needed it. I didn't realise I needed it, but I did really need it. Mr Baggins is doing a boo-boo. He's just down there doing a boo-boo. He's finished. Good boy. Please don't blame me for not picking it up, but I mean, you've seen where I live. I live in like, I mean, no one walks down here except me. Anyway, so, and yeah, so then Sister D had to go just before his surgery in April. She left just a little while before that. And Sister B came along. Oh, love her too. She's still in Italy. Sister D and Sister W have since gone back to America. And, you know, they are just like, and then there's Sister S, who I'm seeing. I'm seeing Sister B and Sister S on Friday because they have opened a Mormon temple in Rome, and just until it gets completely officially blessed, anyone can go in and see inside. And so even though I know it's not my journey to become a Mormon, that's not for me, but I'm fascinated by religion and things like that. And, you know, once it's been blessed, no one's going to be allowed to go inside. You know, well, they can see like parts of it. They'll be able to see parts of it, but they won't be able to see all of it. Now it's open for everyone to see. And so Sister S in America, who finished her mission in December. Okay, we're turning around now. So Sister S finished her mission in December, so did Sister W. And she went back to America, but she's coming back to Italy with her parents to see the temple. And she said, please come with us. And she got us tickets, so we're going next Friday morning on the 8th. So I'm super excited. I'm taking the kids because, you know, it's one of those once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. It's not going to happen again unless we decide to become Mormons, which, quite frankly, I don't think we will. Not for any other reason that I don't agree with everything that they believe in, but that's true of most religions. But I do find religion fascinating. Just the history of religion and all that. And understanding, you know, not judging people because of their religion. You know, my brother, whoo, one of my brothers, he freaked out. Oh man, did he freak out. He really did. Like, he was not sleeping. He was just like in some crazy vortex of panicked worry for a few days. But, you know, that's him, because I was going to a Mormon church, you see. I was visiting it, meeting people and stuff. But, you know, it's my journey, right? And that was it for me. It's not my journey to become Mormon. But it doesn't mean that he has so many misguided interpretations of this church. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I'm not saying, I mean, there are parts of it, there are certain aspects which I find a little bit curious and a little bit unusual. But, you know, at the end of the day, these people, I actually went to the Christmas party with my mum and the kids last December. So, about basically a year after I kind of went there the first time. And my mum, again, she didn't even have us, like, christened, you know, she had us baptised, but she didn't have us, you know, that first communion stuff. She was like, chatting away with people, and, you know, and she's like, yeah, they're really nice people, they're not weird lunatics, they're really not, they're really nice people, and they are probably some of the happiest people I've ever met, you know, and I suppose that was the only thing that really drew me. It really drew me. But anyway, I was saying, so my son had brain surgery in April. And, you know, apart from I had a couple of friends who came to the hospital, you know, very close friends of mine, that came to sit with me while my son was in surgery. But also, for the biggest part of the time that I was there were these three missionaries, Sister W, Sister B, and Sister S, and they just sat with me while I was having surgery, and we just chatted. You know, I wasn't worried about the surgery. I didn't, like, everyone's like, oh my gosh, how could you have coped? It must have been so scary. And yeah, it was, you know, but it was scarier before, when I thought, oh my gosh, are they going to, like, have to cut my son's head open and start rummaging around in his brain? I didn't feel comfortable with that. But then they were like, no, it's just kind of, it's on the surface. It's right on the top of the brain. So it really didn't feel like it was going to be that big a thing. So I took it, you know, for me and my son and I, it really was the end of a nightmare. I mean, he was having, in the evenings at the hospital, we got to a point where he was having, like, seizures every 2 minutes. And I may have mentioned this in another video. And it was, you know, and it was worrying because it was just constant. And he was just resistant to all the medication, and it just wasn't doing anything. So for there to be an end to this, and for us to finally be able to not have to take medication. I mean, he's still taking medication. We are so close. We have, on Thursday, he will stop taking medication in the morning, and he'll only have half a pill in the evening until the end of February. And then on the end of February, that's it. We stop medication. It'll be the first time he will be without medication since he was 4.5. He's been on medication since 2016, I think. April 2016. Just, yeah. And that's when they originally said, we think he has epilepsy, but we're not sure. This was not the amazing doctors in Rome. This was a less amazing doctor in a hospital near my house, who has since gone into retirement. But yeah, but anyway, so now my son is like every other kid on the planet, except he's just still taking some medication, and he is just loud and annoying, and he bothers his sister constantly. He is constantly screaming for attention and driving me, quite frankly, round the bend. Here comes, see, the whole time I've been here, this is the only car that's gone by. There, see. So you can understand why I can wear pyjamas when I take my dog out for a walk. So yeah, it's great. So these sisters, and I got a message from her last night, and I miss her so much. She really is lovely. And she came in December, when she finished her mission, her family came, like her mum and all her sisters. There's a lot of sisters. But I didn't meet one of them because they had to go back to Milan or something, and then back to America. But I met, you know, the other sisters and her parents, and you know, when you just know that you've made a friend for life. You know, sometimes you just know you've made a friend for life. And I have friends that I've made for life that I just think You are a person that I will never stop caring about and loving. She's one of them. So Sister B, oh, Sister D, I love you, but where are you? You never contact me. You are rubbish at contacting people. Let down by that one. Still love you. But Sister B, oh, we're going to watch Coco together when her mission finishes. Woo, her mum and dad are coming over and we're going to watch Coco. Because that's been our plan since the beginning, since we met. We're like, okay, as soon as your mission finishes, come to my house. And what's Mr Baggins found? What you found, Mr B? Mr Baggins? Oh, we're going to go. It's time to rain. Rain. It's time to rain. Gotta get back. My kids are at home. They should be having breakfast. I know, I left them to it. Here's our little stream. There's a little star. Woo! Anyway, so this is a Walking Mr Baggins video. Walking Mr Baggins over the hill. Walking Mr Baggins round the roundabout. Walking Mr Baggins here and there. Walking Mr Baggins everywhere. Walking Mr Baggins everywhere. I'm going to keep talking now because I can't got the end of the That was actually driving Mr Baggins. But we're not driving, we're walking and we're getting wet. Oh, my neighbour's dogs. Mother and daughter. There's a lot of dogs around here. Oh, we are home. That was the point of this video. Just me. Just me yabbering away. My friend Miss Lovely in Houston, Texas. She's like, hi, have you made any more videos? And I was like, no, but I will. Neighbour dogs. Woo, woo. Woo, woo. Okay, and I'm home. I'm home, beep. The sun is gone. The firewood is wet. And I'm gonna get in the house, get my groove on, get my kids' bedroom tidy.